and development departments, our communication departments must key into this so that we can develop and build synergy. We'll have enough pilots that will be able to use these platforms efficiently and effectively for the good of our country. We have promised Mr. President that this year we want to make sure that we subdue the enemy critically, and we want to do that. And this is a good enabler that will enable us to do that. For all the security agencies, I'm sure we're all proud of what's happening today because we're all going to key and use them properly for the good of our operations. The integration of satellite communication technology into this drone is also commendable. However, we must remain conscious of the security risk associated with data transmission.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, also of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform. This is Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform that gives you quality news and information on everything trending and happening in Biafran territory. Now, let us go straight up to this one, a quick one. They said Musa have started crying again. By now, I thought Musa's cry was actually over. I'm going to be dropping a video, a very important news on the recruitment that the zoo is trying to do. They are trying to woo, our Biafran brothers, especially, those here in the homeland, into joining the zoo Janjaweed terrorist army. And they have their reason, just the same way, all their attention has actually been driven to, luring Biafrans in the homeland into joining their army so that they can buy or reduce the number of Biafrans, the number of Biafrans that we actually have. This has always been their game. This has always been their pattern. It's just that Biafrans have become wise, on daily basis because the whole thing that is happening in Biafraland is affecting everybody. So there is another level of wisdom that we currently have in Biafraland. There's a saying that experience is the best teacher. It is when you experience some certain things that you will know and understand how the system work. So a lot of Biafrans have experienced, the hate from the Zoo government. They've experienced the lawlessness and how these people are trying to do everything to annihilate them. That is the word I've been looking for. So they've come with another pattern, and this pattern is to find, a sweet way of luring Biafrans into the Janjaweed terrorist army. Having complained about the low numbers of Biafrans that is joining the army. Biafrans can't join the army anymore. Why? Because our people is the major focus. That is just the truth. Our people is the major focus. That is why when you hear the numbers of Biafrans in the army that buy on daily basis, you'll be shocked because they push these guys, to the war zone, to the main places that is being heated, so that they can just buy. But most of them have started wisening up, and that has actually helped in reducing the number. So I want you to watch this video. And I want you to share this video to as many Biafrans as possible because, Biafrans needs to know and they need to understand the plans of the zoo. One thing we'll keep on doing on this channel is to keep on exposing their atrocious way. Any pattern Hajibia will find a way to counter it and expose it. It's as simple as that. So watch this video, and share to as many groups and platforms. And for those of you who have actually been supporting us with your super stickers and all that, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We cannot, overemphasize the thanks and the support that we've been getting. Please do more. That is all we can ask for. Do more. Enjoy this video and make sure you continue to share.
Breaking news. Musa in tears as Igbo youths reject army recruitment in the old Anambra state. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 7th of April 2025, and I have a very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. Igbo youths in the old Anambra state have done it again, and I am very, very proud of them. In the course of this very broadcast that I'm making right now, I will show you a certain video. I will show you a video clip that you may watch and see what the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom Janjaweed Army is doing. It is very, very pathetic. Very, very pathetic. In fact, it is unimaginable. I want you to stay tuned. I will first of all read the news in details from one of the Zoo media platforms, and then I will show you a video from the Zoo Janjaweed Army. But before we continue, I also want to let you know that for the past 3 days now, Okigwe state of Biafraland has been under siege. The Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army have come to do what they know how to do best. If I have my time this evening, I may come live to, shed more light on the current development in Okigwe state, Olu state, and some part of the old Anambra state, especially in Hiala axis. So stay tuned. If I will come live, you will know. Now, in this very current development, as you can see on your screen, Musa is crying at the moment. As the Igbo youths, kudos to them, have done it once again, have also showed the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, and the world at large our readiness to leave the zoo, and we are no longer interested in anything that has to do with the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. So pay attention as we read in details and then show you the video that I want you to see. Anambra youth shun army recruitment as government military woo indigenes. As government military woo indigenes. They are wooing indigenes. I don't know what they want to use to woo the indigenes, whether more biscuit or minara. Because the video that I'm going to show you, you are going to see Nanki Azua, no rugo the extent the easy biscuit na minara to woo indigenes. Because when you see the level of the people they are recruiting from Fort Ajalon, from Kotongori, Nozi biscuit na minara, it is a wooz in the join the army. Now we continue. The Anambra government has enjoined youths between 18 and 22 years old to explore a career path in the Nigerian army, giving a low turnout of applicants from the state. Giving a low turnout of applicants from the state. When you hear a low turnout, they are ashamed to tell you that nobody came out. In fact, no single person came out. Unfortunate situation for the Zoo Janjaweed. Now, the Anambra government revealed the concerns on Tuesday, urging interested individuals to consider the military for personal development and nation building. The government said the development has prompted the Chief of Army Staff, General Christopher Musa. Chief of Army Staff. Has Christopher Musa become the Chief of Army Staff? Everything in the zoo now. To approve a sensation team to enlighten the youths on the benefits of joining the army. Has Christopher Musa become the Chief of Army Staff? I thought he is the CDS, Chief of Defense Staff. the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. Now, a press release by the State Commissioner for Information, Dr. Law Mefo, made available to the Whistler, noted that the team will conduct a series of outreach activities within the state. If you hear them, don't join. I have a video to show you. Mefo said the outreach activities will be a part of the 89 regular recruit intake sensation exercise in the state. The release read partly. According to a statement from the Nigeria Army Headquarters Abuja, the sensation team will be visiting Anambra State for the 89 regular recruit intake sensation exercise between 6 and 12 April 2025. The team will also guide interested applicants on the application process for ease registration, while the youth leaders who will be enlightened will in turn sensitize youths in their various communities. The Southeast has reportedly lagged in applications to some of the nation's security agencies like the police and the military. The Southeast has reportedly lagged in application to some of the nation's security agencies like the police and the military. Because of what? The youths of the so-called Southeast, or Igbo youths as you may call it, have resulted in joining the Liberation Army, because every youth in the so-called Southeast, or Igbo nation as you may call it, are solely interested in the freedom of the Biafra nation. That's all. Whether you like it or you don't like it, anybody who joins the Janjaweed army is a sabo, and will be treated as a saboteur, will be treated as a criminal. Any youth from the Igbo land that joins the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army is not just a sabo but also a terrorist, and will be treated as one once you are caught. Whether you like it or you, nobody is begging you. We don't beg anybody. Once you join the terrorist army of the zoo who are coming here to massacre our people, our women and children, I want to tell you, you are a terrorist, and once you are being caught, you will be treated as a terrorist. You know the judgment. You all know the judgment. Now, in October 2024, the army chief expressed concern over the low representation of the South and Southeast regions in army recruitment efforts. Musa enjoined interested individuals from the region to utilize their quota in the Nigeria army, contribute to national security, and avoid marginalization in the future. That future you are talking about, Musa, is the end of the Zoological Republic. That future you are talking about, Muhammad Christopher Musa, I want you to know that that future you are talking about is the Biafra nation for the Biafran people. And your own future as the zoo is the end of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. Now, in 2023, the then chairman of the Police Service Commission expressed concerns over Southeast apathy towards police recruitment, with Anambra at the bottom of the ladder. I never see anything. Oh no, can I bechu? I never see anything. Then Arase, who was then chief inspector, claimed that if the zone continued that way, it will be difficult to pay attention to its complaint of marginalization in the nation's police. I don't have anything to analyze it because it analyzed it itself. So my people, I want to show you a video. That very video, I will allow you to play. I am not going to analyze it, but I will be analyzing it during my live broadcast. And also, I want you to know, before showing you this all-important video concerning this very latest development, I want every one of you to know that there is protest which is coming on the 9th of May 2025 in Finland. This all-important protest is happening live and direct in Finland, where all Biafrans from all walks of life will be protesting for the release of Biafran Prime Minister Mazi Simon Banjoko. I want you to understand this. All the details are already in the open, including the numbers to call, They are all in the open. So pay attention and follow our updates, all from Biafra Unite and other genuine Biafran broadcasters. Now, let me show you the video, my people.
89 regular recruitment exercise is here. No going back. Breaking news, public announcement. The Nigerian Army wishes to inform the general public that the online registration for 89 regular recruitment exercise for trace and non-trace men and women will commence on the 31st of March to 17th of May 2025 for all interested and qualified candidates. Recruitment into the Nigerian Army is absolutely free. Applicants must be single and Nigerian citizens by birth. Applicants must be medically, physically, and psychologically fit in line with the Nigerian Army standards. Applicants must be free of any criminal conviction by the court of law. Applicants must not be less than 18 years and not more than 22 years for non-trace men and women. While trace men and women must not be more than 26 years as at 30th of June 2025. There are several benefits of serving in the Nigerian Army. This includes job and career opportunity.
Now, I don't want to analyze it, and I'm not going to play it full because I will be using this very video during my live broadcast. There are so many things that happened in this same video that you need to know. I will show you how they are now using biscuits and minerals to induce little kids below 15 years of age in order to lure them into the zoo terrorist army, to send them either here in Biafraland to face the Biafra Liberation Army, or send them to Sambisa Forest to face the dreaded Boko Haram and of course ISIS in West Africa, ISWAP. I will show you a lot of things are going on, but before then, to salu no mozi akona boto.